I don't have a soul, man.
You don't have enough, dude.
I actually, because of that, I don't have a soul, man.
With your white pasty ass, man.
I know.
Maybe you can explain to me why we're supposed to be boycotting Viacom now. Can you explain that to me?
Man, listen, okay? I'm not boycotting no daggone Viacom because first of all, we don't own anything. That's the issue, is ownership here. Nick Cannon, you know, however well-meaning he meant to be or whatever, you cannot be just wilding out there and you don't own nothing.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Can't be wilding out. I see what you did there. Go ahead.
You can't be wilding out and, you know, saying whatever and you don't own anything. You writing checks that you can't cash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like,
now what did he say?
Sad.
For the viewer, what did he say?
Some craziness about Hebrew Israelites. Israelites. I don't know. What did he say?
Black Israelites, right?
Yeah.
So I challenged the viewer to go out and read about Black Israelites or the Black Hebrews or whatnot. Mm-hmm. There is literature out there on it,
right?
And I'm not saying that it's false or not, right?
Right. But I actually protested this summer and they were out there.
Yeah. Right
they
now,
good too. Them beautiful black men.
Lord Jesus! All right,
yes.
Focus.
Yes.
You got some water over there? You got some water?
I do.
Water. All right, drink
I have
some
lots
water.
of water.
There you go. All right, there's a lot of water. Okay.
I drink a gallon a day.
There you go.
Look at my face.
Good job.
In a nutshell. See, I don't want to. Actually, I don't know if I want to talk about it too much. I don't know the details too much because I try my best not to worry or care about what celebrities are doing or thinking in times of two global pandemics. But anyway. From my understanding is he said some things that were anti-Semitic, referencing Louis Farrakhan, similar to what Deshaun Jackson said, but he said that he alluded to white people being a little less, quote unquote, a little less because of the lack of their melanin. All right, because of the lack of their melanin, that melanin gives people soul, and melanin, because whites don't have that. That's what they want. That's what they want to have. That's what they want to have.
If that's what he said, then you know what? You deserve every last bit of that kickback. You should have thought about that one.
Well, here's the thing, though, because what I'm seeing, especially from a lot of younger black people, is that they're supporting what he said. They're saying that he's telling the truth. And P. Diddy came out. I guess P. Diddy has his own channel.
Right. And I was like, you should never trust him. Look at all of his artists.
But Revolt TV, I think it's called.
Money.
Is that his own television? Okay, but Revolt TV. So he said Nick Cannon come on over, and he kind of said, we'll take you. But what I'm seeing a lot of young black people especially say, well, he's telling the truth and we need to support him. And we need to now boycott Viacom, which is like a lot of channels, right? VH1, BET, all kinds of channels on Viacom. They do like, I guess, NBC or AB, whatever channel has like The Masked Singer and all those shows that he hosted. But now we're supposed to boycott them. And my thing just is, and maybe I'm not read up on it enough, but what he said was racist. It's literally the definition of something being racist, right? Or definition of racism is you think you're superior to another race. So if I say something like, "Hey, Chance, you're a little less than me, man."
I don't have a soul, man.
You don't have enough, dude.
I actually, because of that, I don't have a soul, man.
With your white pasty ass, man.
I know, man.
I'm dead.
That's gonna be the intro. With your white pasty ass. Right, but anyway, because you're white, man, you're a little less, and you don't have as much soul as I do. That's a racist statement, right? It's like, let's, Black Lives Matter and let's be anti-racist and let's destroy racism and eradicate racism. Unless a black person says something racist, then we got to support them, y'all. Like, no,
right?
Wrong is wrong.
We can be wrong. We can be wrong too.
Two of the channels that Viacom own, Comedy Central. I think people are gonna have trouble boycotting
Right.
Essential, man.
Oh man, I said black folks ain't gonna be able to
Hey,
do that
and
anyway
the
because
other one,
Viacom.
hold on, and Nickelodeon, man.
Oh,
The-
shit.
look,
Not with
You
the
gonna
kids
keep your
stuck in the
kid-
house.
You gonna keep your kids
I was like,
off
not with the
Nickelodeon?
kids stuck in the house.
Yeah, and they
Crazy.
fired him quick. You know, he had a relationship with Viacom since the '90s because he started
Right.
out on Nickelodeon.
He was a staff
Mhm.
writer at 17.
Yeah, so but that's just I man, I don't know, man.
We all for, everybody being all inclusive and equity all across the board, then you got to hold people accountable for what they say. Don't say nothing stupid or that could be possibly misconstrued as you being racist if you are not prepared for the consequences and or backlash thereof.
I'm just one of those. Yeah, I agree. I'm one of those people that look. If we're gonna go out there and we're gonna yell and protest Black Lives Matter, then when Hispanics are out there and they're protesting for immigration rights and just the right to be here at a young age to be
Get our kids out of cages.
right,
Oh my God.
then you
Yes.
need to be out there with those protesters as well, man. Don't
Mhm.
pick and choose your justice, right?
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
pick and choose what you think you want to be righteous for. Like either you're all for it or you're not in it at all, man.